The Perfect Divorce by Jeneva Rose. It's been 11 years since high-powered attorney Sarah Morgan defended her husband, Adam, against the charge of murdering his mistress. Sarah has long since moved on, starting a family with her new husband, Bob Miller, and changing careers. Her life is back to being exactly how she always wanted. Or is it? After discovering Bob engaged in a one-night stand, Sarah wastes no time filing for divorce. However, amid their ugly separation, new DNA evidence is uncovered in the case against Adam, forcing the police to reopen the investigation and putting Sarah right back in the spotlight. Everyone wants to know what really happened. Most of all, former Deputy Marcus Hudson, who is hell-bent on finding the truth. But when the woman Bob slept with is reported missing, he and Sarah start to fight dirty, and a high-stakes game of cat and mouse ensues.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. And today we're coming from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Yes, y'all, I'm still here in Malaysia. But before I talk about this book, The Perfect Divorce, I want to show you a bookstore that I went to in Malaysia. And this bookstore is pretty big, y'all. It's probably one of the biggest bookstores I've seen in Southeast Asia. This bookstore has everything you need, from historic books to older books, Malaysian books. Just it has a plethora of literature at its disposal. But let's check out this video, y'all, and then after that we're going to talk about The Perfect Divorce by Jeneva Rose. right, y'all. I hope y'all like that bookstore. But now let's talk about The Perfect Divorce. Um, the Perfect Divorce is a sequel from the first book, The Perfect Marriage by Jeneva Rose. And this book came out in 2020, around the pandemic. I didn't read this book till this year, The Perfect Marriage. You know, a lot of people were telling me this was a good book. I need to check it out. So, you know, while I was traveling, I said, you know, I'm finally gonna check this book out. So I got it off of Kindle, and I enjoyed The Perfect Marriage. It was pretty good, but it wasn't, you know, the end all be all for me. It was pretty decent, but it was decent enough for me to want to check out the sequel, The Perfect Divorce. All right. So this book came out in 2025. It's about 300 pages long, and picks off where Sarah Morgan left off. I don't want to tell you where it picks off because I'm trying not to spoil it. The first book, and I'm trying not to spoil this book too. So now she's married. She has a new husband, and her husband's name is Bob Miller, and he's also a lawyer as well. And they're having marital issues. There's infidelity involved. They have a child now. I think the child's name's Summer. Yeah, Summer's the child's name. Jeneva Rose brings a couple new characters in this book, and she brings back some of the old characters like Sheriff Hudson, who's newly sheriff. They bring back the old sheriff, Sheriff Ryan. Who else they bring back? They bring back Anne, her assistant, and Bob was in it too. He was in the first book as well. But now Sheriff Ryan is a disgraced sheriff during this time in the book, you know, and we find out a lot of things that he did in the past, which gave him a bad name. And now he's getting DUIs and stuff like that, so he's getting put in jail for some of his crimes. Majority of this book, you know, switches back and forth between Sarah and Bob and Sheriff Hudson. There's also a unknown character that has a POV in this book, but once you start reading this book, you'll figure out who this unknown character is. It's pretty predictable. Let's see. Towards the end of this book, there's a twist, and if you remember some of the beats in the first book, you can kind of pick out, you know, where this twist is going, and also who is involved in this twist. So it's pretty predictable, like I say. The only dislike that I have about The Perfect Divorce is they bring a character from the past, you know, they add him to the story, but it goes nowhere. It's just a wasted plot, so I don't know why they brought this character in this book. It completely goes nowhere, so I'm kind of pissed off about that, but I think this character was just used as a red herring to throw us off. Overall, I enjoyed this book. The writing style, you know, I enjoy. Gets to the point. As I said before, the book is only 300 pages long. If you're a fan of Freida McFadden and also Riley Sager, I think you guys will enjoy this book. But yeah, I give this book overall a 4.8 out of 5. It's not quite a 5-piece yet. I haven't read a 5-piece yet this year, so it's pretty close. 4.8 is pretty close. So I definitely like this book better than the first book. But yeah, if you guys read The Perfect Divorce, let me know what y'all thought, you know. And as always, please subscribe, hit the like button, and leave me a comment. Let me know what y'all thought about The Perfect Divorce or the previous book, The Perfect Marriage. And let me know what y'all think about Jeneva Rose. Should I read more of her books? I think I might. You know, I like these two books, so I might check out another book from her in the future. But yeah, just let me know, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. And keep reading books. Peace.